some time. Alrighty, well, the review said it was easy enough to put together. So I guess we'll find out. Supposed to come with everything but, you know, like a watering setup. So grow lights, that kind of stuff. These are the shelf parts. Here's the installation guide. Let's see. Plant stand, installation. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do first is pull everything out and then I start following the instructions. Look. Let's see. Cover. Alrighties, so I'm putting together this shelf here. It's a plant shelf with LED grow lights. I got it off Amazon actually a while back and I haven't put it together yet, so I thought I would make myself a little video of it so I can see what I can do with it down the road. So step one is putting the legs together and screw the bottom block eye into bottom of 4 long poles. I'm gonna let my kitty come inside. Hi, kitty. Come on. Into the bottom of 4 long poles, B, and screw the rubber caster leveling feet F into the bottom block, and then snap the plastic clips E into the grooves of 4 poles at your desired position. So that's where the shelves are going to sit. Make sure the arrow on the clips E are pointed up. Okay, so first step I think that comes out of this bag right here. So it'll take me a while to do this. If you have any questions, say hi. Oops. Hi. Thanks for joining me. It'll be a long, boring job. One. Two. Oh, actually, I'm putting in the wrong ones. I need these bottom blocks, not the connectors. So I'm located in Texas, and I'm actually a little bit behind already for getting my seed started for this year. And so I'm putting this together so that I have a place to get my little seedlings going. It comes with LED grow lights. I think the only thing I have to worry about is making sure I keep the stuff watered, which oftentimes, if you're a gardener like me, that's the hardest part. Okay, so part one, step one is done. Got these little blocks eye in the bottom, and then I'm gonna screw the rubber casters or leveling feet into the bottom. So I'm gonna use the wheels because I want to be able to move this in and out. I don't know why there's 8 wheels. And there's only 4 poles. Are you guys gardeners? How's everybody's day going? I've had a busy day. Wasn't feeling all that good. All right, there's my Q&A sticker. What's the best way to start the day? I think the best way to start the day is to get outside for a little bit, get some sun, go for a walk, check what the garden's doing. Eat some leafy greens fresh out of the garden. And that's a very powerful way to start the day. Okay, step 2 is done, or part 2 of step 1. Next is snap the plastic clips where I want to, so that's where the bottom shelf is going to go. These are the plastic clips. Try to keep this organized. And make sure the arrows on the plastic thing faces up. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. What's the matter, kitty? Right. Step 1 is done. Hello, kitty. Step 2. Make sure that you have the wire shelf A at the correct way up. Hold the wire shelf on its side and slide the 4 poles through the bottom of the wire shelf at its corner until they are snug fit. Then set the wire shelf upright. Keep the gap in the collar facing down. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. Two, three, four. All right. Let's see. Can you guys see it? Not quite. All right. All right. There's 2 of you left. Thanks for the likes. Screw the other 8-piece Long pole, short pole, long pole, short pole. Okay. So now I'm gonna need these. And then long again. Gotta put the connectors. Alright, so this is what the connectors look like. Oh, I think I get 8, enough to actually make 2 short shelves instead of 1 tall shelf. But I think 1 tall shelf is easier for me than 2 short ones. Because I gotta move, I'm in Texas and we get some warm weather in the wintertime. And then some freezing cold events, so I gotta be able to move the stuff in and out of the garage so I can harden stuff off and keep it safe. And it takes up less space. Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm just here all by myself, putting this together. Oh, it's not really tall. That is the last of the short. The message that's been held for review. It's in, I want to say Russian, and I don't speak that, so I don't know what they're actually saying. So I have 4 more shelves to place, and That means 3 that go in there, no, 4 that go, 5 more shelves to place. One at the very top, and then 4 that go into the middle. I think it would have been easier to put the additional shelves on if I had done this as I went along. Okay, so now comes more of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 66 divided by 4 would be about 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Kiki. Yes. All right. Pretty boring to watch me do this, huh? Just want to pop in every once in a while and say hi. Putting the shelf together. Bought it off of Amazon. And want to get ready for, I'm actually a little behind already. I'm in Texas and I have to start my tomatoes around Christmas. So I'm a little bit behind. I know the kitty wants food. Oh, the wheels broke really nice. Oh, not all the wheels have locks on them. Okay, so I'm putting about 12 gaps between each level of the shelf. I think that gives me a fairly even distribution of shelves. I think they're easy enough to be adjusted later on. Oh, now I just realized I can't even, silly for me to go all the way up here with these things. Because I gotta put on each shelf. Alright. Twist you guys a little bit. So here's the bottom shelf. You guys can quite see that because of the chaff. This is the bottom, this is the second shelf. So now I'll put on the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. I know Kitty's hungry. Alrighty. And the shelves go on like this. All right, number 3. You guys want to see my kitties? I will bring them on camera. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to see the kitties. Otherwise, I'll put them in the next level of shelves. Hi. Let me know if you want me to show you the kitties. Or the kitty. I don't think the other one wants to be on camera. Yes, I will feed the kitty very soon. All right. And the last level. Let's see, maybe here. Let's go more down. So I have 1, 2, 3. Alright, the package comes with a few extras, so if one of them disappears, you can still finish the job. Alright, everything is in and level. So that's the shelf put together. And I still have to put the mats in, with the instructions. That's super helpful. Grow mats, warming mats, or help the seedlings get started. And then after that comes the plastic caps, which are little plastic caps like this. All right. Next comes the LED light setup. Let's see, these are the feet. I think this is all, there's a bunch of extra stuff, and I think it's because you can set it up to have to set it up as two separate shelves. Or, you know, one tall shelf or two short shelves, because I have like a whole nother set of wheels, and I have a bunch of other extra parts. I think these are the clips for hanging on the lights. So I think this is all the LED light implements. Strips, I guess we'll figure it out. So far, the instructions have been easy enough to follow. So, you know, that's nice. Install reflector. Insert the aluminum reflectors along the cart slots on both sides of the grow light as shown. Take these out. And I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves. Put my glasses on for this one. Here we go. Alright, so we'll slide out the other side. But this is all you do. Just oops, nope, that didn't go up. That was the correct side. There we go. Like this. And they will have a plastic cover. The light has a plastic cover on it. Alright, so that's that. Then hanging the lights. Two options of hanging grow lights. Insert the clips on the lamp first or fasten with cable ties. Secure with adjustable hanging chains. Oh, okay, so first you put the clips in And then you can either use cable ties, permanent height, or you can use the chains. This is where this comes in. These are the clips. Not sure what those are for. These are clips. These are clips. Alright, so these are the clips. Let's see what these little things are for. Okay, so these are dust caps. I'm supposed to have 6 of these, one for each slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they shorted me one, which means I can't set up all 6. And I bought this thing in February last year, so it's been almost a year. I will reach out to the manufacturer and see if they will send me a pack. But these go on pretty easily, so we got the light set up here, and then they just clip on like this. I might try to have 2 lights with just 1 clip each, and see if that will, if I can get it to stay level enough to work. We also don't need all the shelves right away, so that gives me time to get replacement parts. This one's done. So it's real easy. Just clip. Oh no, there's only 5 lights. Okay. Because I only have 5 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that makes sense. I have 6 shelves, but only 5 gaps. So all of the parts are here. And I'm going to use the chains that come with it because I want to be able to adjust the height of the lights, because when you have little seedlings, you want them to be closer to you always want them to be the light to be close to your seedlings so that they get the maximum benefit from it. And as the seedlings grow, you will need to move the light up. So there's 5 sets of chains. All right, let's see what it says here. Okay, so it's real easy. These are this hooks into the light, and then you can adjust the height with this. I'm gonna put these up initially. Very long chains. Just probably. Oh, let's see. All right, so over here. Seems about the same height. Jesus. That was difficult. Okay. So I've been at it about 45 minutes and I'm getting to be close to the end, I think. So I need to feed the kitties. Alright, so the height of the chain is not that important at the moment either, because it can always be adjusted later. Everything's hooked in. 2 of you still here. All right. So next part is then actually attaching the lights. Attach 5 shelves. And then you have the cords. Okay, so this is the complicated part, I think. Probably the most complicated part of the whole thing. So let's hook up the lights first. That's easy enough. Definitely gonna need to raise this one up. good enough. So this is where this stuff comes in. So A, MBC, so connecting cords. Okay, power cord goes into the bottom, and then connecting cords into the next one, sort of in one side, out the other. All right, should be easy enough actually. Okay, so how, here's the power cord. Let's do all these. Okay, here they actually give you little cable ties too, to use cable ties to attach the, I'm gonna turn the light on here. So we get little cable ties, I'm gonna use cable ties instead of the hanging chains. But I suggest the hanging, I would suggest the hanging chains because you're gonna want it to be able to adjust the length. And then you have two of these input cords too, so I think that's a sign that you can set this up as two smaller shelves, two shorter shelves instead of one tall one. And then it goes in one side here, in the power cord. And then these are connectors. Put out the other side. They have a male and a female end. And then you're supposed to feed it along the shelf here. I'll get to that in a second. So far, I've been lucky that I installed the lights in the facing direction. And in this case, I didn't. So I'm turning it around. Now I can plug this end in here. And then these are dust covers that go on this other end here. All right, let's test it out. Ta-ta! It works. Yay! Okay, so we got these Velcro strips. That's not even, you have to cut them into size yourself. Oh, I think they can tear into size pretty easily. And the idea is when you attach this here, the cables along the side. I'm using 6 sections each. But some people might want to use more. More. 2 more. All right. And let's see what else there is to do. No, there's just 1 person left. Oh, and then you can set up the Okay, so you can change, you have 3 different colors, and I'll have to look into that. And then it also comes with a thermometer. So it comes with a little thermometer. Needs a AAA battery. So that goes here. Let's see where else. Then talks about how to use the thermometer. You can switch the lights to different colors. And then I have a bunch of stuff here that I don't know what that might be for, so let's see. Never talked about using these screws. So, don't know what that is for, but it took me about an hour to put this together, so that was not too bad. Thanks so much for joining me. That 1 person that's still out there watching. So, you know, mainly made this video, so I have a record for it for later. I might use it on Amazon or something. So I'm gonna sign off. Now there's 2 of you. I'm just about to sign off. I'm all finished. Everything's working. Really exciting. So, see you later.